What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video here on the channel, and it is another episode of the TGC Summer Anniversary series here in 2026. We're back on the wrestling channel, of course, and this is going to be another episode where I am bringing back an old series, the original Universe Reactions, where I sit back, I watch through old episodes of the original Universe, and talk about things that I like, things that I don't like, what I might do differently, etc., etc. You get the idea. And with that being said, on the last one, we looked at the first episode of Saturday night's main event in this series, which was titled Loser Leaves Raw. Now we're back on Raw. Tyson was still booking at this point, I believe, and we'll just take a look. So let's just get into it.
Hey, what's up, guys? As you know, I'm James. I'm bringing you another YouTube video, and this one is episode 20. Jeez, I can't believe we're already at 20 episodes of Co-op Universe mode, but we've done it. We're at episode 20.
You know what? Fair enough, past me.
This is
I feel like
Monday
I can't get to 20 videos
Raw.
20 in a series now.
And this is also really the first normal Monday Night Raw since, you know, the whole WCW or coming back fiasco. Because finally we're back at 5 matches on Raw, and also I have huge news. So.
Oh, okay.
Every women's wrestler that is not, that's not on NXT, but just on Raw and SmackDown, have been moved just to Raw, and Raw has now, now has the whole women's division, and SmackDown,
oh, right,
has the Cruiserweight division.
Forgot I did that.
If you would actually prefer me to bring back the light heavyweight title instead of the cruiserweight title, let me know in the comments, and I'll do that. But right now, it's just going to be known as the cruiserweight division on SmackDown and the women's division on Raw, and that's where we're going to do it. But anyway, here's why Tyson booked his show. He has Charlotte versus Nikki Bella.
Genuinely forgot
to open
I
up
did
the
that.
show. Then he has the Wyatt families, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper against the Golden Truth.
Or hang on, actually.
New Day.
Well, we'll pause the video there because, for the record, by the way, that is something I would not do now. Well, I say that, but I did that for bringing back Casual Universe. But that was different. If I was doing like an actual, like proper, like this is like a realistic show kind of thing, obviously wouldn't do that. The women and the men have to coexist on the same shows. You can't just separate them. Segregation is bad. Yeah, obviously, wouldn't do that now. Whatever, let's get back to it.
Xavier Woods versus the Lucha Dragons, Kalisto.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns versus the WWE Champion, Seth Rollins. Now, this is an interesting match, because, of course,
we've already seen.
Rules, if you saw the Co-op Universe Road Rewind video, again, if you haven't, go check that out on the channel.
That doesn't exist anymore.
But with that, in the triple threat WWE title Extreme Rules match between Cena, Rollins, and Reigns, Rollins defended his title, successfully by pinning Roman Reigns. So this is an interesting match.
That is true.
Of course, if you didn't see main event, go watch it.
You couldn't see that now, but he did in fact do that.
There was a loser leaves Raw
me.
match between Dean Ambrose and John Cena, where John Cena beat Dean Ambrose to stay on Raw, and he's facing T.I.'s for the United States Championship. So, of course, by this point, T.I.'s is literally, he hasn't even held it for a week yet. He hasn't even held the U.S. title for a week yet, and Tyson's already put
yeah,
T.I.'s
I forgot that was a thing.
A U.S. title match against
I forgot on the last
Cena,
episode of Raw he won the title.
Normally I would say, okay, 2 U.S. title matches in a row, that's not good. But, as we've seen in, if we take a look at real life real quick,
no, stop.
this may lead to an
Stop.
open challenge, like John Cena was doing in real life. And I'm okay with that, because admittedly the U.S. Open Challenge in real life was one of the better parts of Raw.
But I guess to be fair,
when it was going on, so.
I guess to be fair, though, to pass me, Tyson was still booking at this point, so he might have tried an open challenge. I don't know. But he might have, so. To be fair to pass me, I didn't know if that was what he was planning or not. But regardless, I shouldn't have. Again, I didn't know what I was doing. I had no proper vision for this thing yet. It would get there, though. It would get there in time.
I'm okay with that. But anyway,
But yeah.
other than... So, that's the match card, and we don't really have anything too special.
So, do want to look through it myself here, like future me. So, Charlotte and Nikki is fine. Nikki is still the champion at this point, and Charlotte is just debuting. As you can see, she's a CAW. Because she's not in 2K16. Yeah. Wyatt Family and Golden Truth. I don't forget this. I remember it, but it's still weird to me that that's a decision that we made back in the day, that the Wyatts would just, like, Harper and Rowan would just be separated from Bray. Like, that's weird. But yeah, so Wyatt's and Golden Truth, that's fine, because you always got to figure out more tag team stuff. Woods and Kalisto is fine. Reigns and Rollins, once again, one-on-one. Not really a reason to book that, because, like, what exactly is going to happen after that? Like, Tyson wasn't booking stories at this point, so it's like, what exactly is going to happen there? We've already seen this match on Raw and on pay-per-view. So, like, maybe not the best idea there. And then U.S. title match, Tyson Cena is, I guess it's fine. Well, actually, no, it's not fine because, well, I guess it depends. Because T.I. just takes the U.S. title from Seth, which is fine, I guess. Based on previous booking, like T.I. beats Seth in the Falls Count Anywhere match in month 1. He reinvents himself for this new gimmick, the Future. And then he takes the U.S. title from Seth, which also then allows Seth to focus on the world title. And then that becomes... Or then now defending against Cena, which you could argue is like, well, what the hell has Cena done? But I guess that's a way of showing that, okay, so Cena was only focused on the WWE title at this point, only in the main event scene. And now after having the match on main event, getting rid of Dean Ambrose... what does he do? And I guess dropping down to the U.S. title isn't a bad thing. Based solely on results and what was booked originally, it's probably not what I would do now. Almost definitely not. But I guess it's not a terrible decision. Not really. I can see the logic behind it. So yeah. I guess it's fine. But back to the video.
So this is, I hate to say it, but this is going to be kind of a shorter video where I just showcase the title match. Sorry. But anyway,
Charlotte that's fine.
Nikki Bella.
That's fine.
Will Charlotte be able to beat the current Divas champion? Yes. Which, that's huge for her, and that could very well elevate her to a Divas Championship match come Money in the Bank.
Completely forgot
the
that
Wyatt
happened.
Family and the Golden Truth. Of course, the New Day, they're still the
and
WWE
she
Tag Team
wouldn't get a
champions.
Divas title match until after Nikki lost the belt.
Could be their next contenders.
Interesting.
The Golden Truth, that's an upset right there. Golden Truth beating the Wyatt Family with the veteran Goldust taking out Luke Harper.
I agree with Pass Me there. That is an upset.
Kalisto beating Xavier Woods.
So,
which not only could that lead to Kalisto getting a U.S. title match, but that could also, again, help Kalisto and Sin Cara try and get to the tag team.
No. Singles win has nothing to do with tag action.
Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins?
No.
And Seth Rollins, WWE champion, beating
I did
Roman
remember
Reigns
that happened,
once again. And now it is time for
he ends up getting the U.S.
United
He ends up getting a
States
U.S. title match later, based just on that one win, which is weird. So I'm not commentating during the entrances anymore? Really? Okay. That's odd. I guess it's fine, but it's so odd. Well, no, it's not fine, because, like, I didn't add much, but I did add things of importance there. I was trying to tell a story during the entrances. So it's not fine, actually. I lied.
Short, but we'll see. Of course, we do not play title matches, as I've stated so many times before. So let's just watch the computers fight.
Yeah, I remember that now.
What?
That got my ass into trouble a few times, let me tell you.
Lock?
Watching this match again for the first time in a decade, it's really interesting to me.
Cena gets the upper hand.
Because I do not, I know who wins the match, but I don't remember how we get there. I don't remember the journey of it at all.
As Cena snaps the neck with that.
And honestly, some of the matches in this series, even without my input, were honestly pretty good.
He can't hit the pop-up powerbomb. He can't hit.
Some of these older games can really surprise you on quality of the match itself.
Reverses.
Not all the time, and pretty rare, but sometimes it can. I've had some good matches even on the old versions of these games.
Shades of Kevin.
But yeah, his moveset here was just Kevin Owens with different specials. That's it.
Elbow to the back of the neck.
But honestly, it works though because they're on different shows, doing different things, so it ended up being fine.
Dropping with a DDT.
Should have made an actual moveset for him, but with us being in different parts of the country at that point. Actually, by the time this one came out, I might have moved back to the Midwest at that point, but I don't know. Either way, being potentially completely different parts of the country,
bring him up to his feet.
It's hard to get together and do stuff like that, right?
TS moves out the way of the punch. Cena ducks the clothesline attempt, and TS catches him with a back body drop and a stomp to the face.
Though I will say, one thing that does kind of suck about the way we brought in TIS's the future gimmick is it was just there was no build up to it. It was just oh hey, he's a new character now, basically. He has a new look. And that's it,
Or I guess that's also very similar to a move that Perry Saturn did back in the day, but anyway, Cena hits the shoulder block and drops the elbow. Just getting up all fired up. He wants to change the outcome.
No, I can actually appreciate past me on that call though, because I didn't say the Rings of Saturn was the same move, and it's not. It is not the same move as the Batista Bite, but they are similar. So I appreciate past me saying similar and not the same. Anyway, yeah.
TIS reverses and Tiger Suplex. Tiger Suplex throwing him across the ring, now dragging him away from the ropes. Flipping him over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Cena kicks out at 2. That's the move that TIS used to beat Rollins for the title. But as soon as Cena gets up, here we go. Pop up. Powerbomb. Hooks the leg. And there is the 3. As TIS manages to retain his U.S. title.
You know what? That's a fine sequence right there to end the match. Counter move, go right to your signature, near fall, right when they get up, go into your finish, get the win. Basic, but fine, that works. And that'll really be it there. But yeah, that episode is fine. What really matters is the booking as a whole and how I feel about it. And again, a lot of the booking is week to week. Even with Tyson at the time not really booking stories or anything like that. It was just kind of booking for the sake of it. Even a lot of the matches there are fine for the most part. There's a few that I would definitely change. Rollins and Reigns on this show, I think definitely shouldn't have happened. But by and large, I think everything else is at least fine, if not pretty okay. So yeah. There's not much else to say there. I don't have anything else to add, so that is it. That was another episode of Original Universe Reactions and the TGC Summer Anniversary series here on TGC Wrestling. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you go on to watch all the others. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.